is Quinn with a special report for Milestones News. The scientist, Gregor Mendel, has traveled through time to be in this exclusive interview. Gregor Mendel, welcome to our show. Now, why did you start researching heredity?
Well, since I grew up in a monastery, there were many religious things I learned. But the other monks would do science experiments and on many different things. So I decided to work on the study of traits, how traits are inherited, which is also called heredity.
How did you experiment with plants?
I first started studying on pea plants since I grew fast. But then I started researching on flowers. I first watched how traits were moved from one flower to another, but then I switched the traits from, let's say, a wrinkled seed to another flower that had smooth seed, and then I switched that one to the other flower that had a wrinkled seed. And then I wanted to see what happened to the first generation of those plants.
What was your habits as a scientist?
My habits were, well, first, like I said, I chose pea plants for growing fast, but I also wanted to see how traits were moved from one another and many other things.
How did you use a scientific method?
I first thought of a question such as, what would happen if I switched traits with different plants? And then I had a hypothesis, which then I tested to see if my hypothesis was right or wrong.
What did you discover?
I discovered that when you switch the two traits, like I did with white and purple flowers, I let them breed. The offspring had recessive traits. They were all purple flowers. But then the second generation had white petals. To see something like that happen with your own eyes is wonderful.
You discovered things that we use now. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for letting me be on the show.
This is Quinn, signing off with Milestones News.